In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to insert graphs and pie charts into our Excel workbooks. So just to start, I'm going to assume that all of you are familiar a little bit, at least, with Microsoft Office Excel. And I am today using Microsoft Office Excel 2010. Many of you may have 2013, and some of you may have 2007 or something even less recent than that. So follow along as best as you can, and feel free to pause this. That's the beauty of the video. So just to start, we're going to put our title in. So we will go favorite movies. And then I'm going to hit enter twice to get down to cell A3. I am going to actually change that to favorite genre of movies. And then we are going to type in a few different kinds. And then what we want to do is we want to make sure that our cells show the entire words. So next we will move over to cell B2 and we will enter in females. And then in cell C2 we will enter in males. And then I'm just going to assign numbers arbitrarily to these. And our totals we will also want to do. Again, I'm going to assume you all know how to input formulas, but if you don't, this is one quick way to do that. And you can use your drag and drop tool to carry over the total. Okay, now that we have done that, we are going to choose the data that we want to use. So we will start by clicking in cell B7, and we will click and hold, and then we will move up to cell A2 so that all of our cells from A2 to B7 are highlighted. Then we will go up to our tabs on the ribbon and we will click the Insert tab, and you can see right in the middle is where all of our charts and graphs and bar graphs and scatter plots and column graphs and line graphs are. So choose the pie graph function for right now. We're going to choose the 2D pie, and bam, there's our female pie chart, and it gives us a little distribution pie chart there. So next we want to do the same thing for the males. Make sure you click off of the data that you've already selected. Now you're going to have to click in cell C7 up and scroll up to C2. Then you're going to use the control key to make sure that you get both sets of information. So click in cell A2 while holding the control key and scroll down to cell A7 so that cells A2 through A7 and cells C2 through C7 are highlighted. Then go back to our Insert tab, click on the pie chart, 2D pie, and there we go. There's our males. Now, let's say we want to change the title of our pie graphs. So we will want to click on the chart itself and make sure it has been selected. After you've made sure it's selected, you'll click in the Chart Tools area, you click the Layout tab, and then you can see an option in the Labels area for Chart Title. So we'll click on that, and right now it is above Chart. We can also do Center Overlay Title, and there are several other options. We'll just choose that for right now. But to change the title, if we wanted to, we could simply click, and it's just a basic text box. So we could type in male's favorite genre of movies. And you could do the same thing with the females one. The next portion we'll go over is how to insert a line graph or a column. And it's the exact same process. As you can see, I've already have my selected males C2 through C7 and A2 through A7, and we can just click the column, and we can click 2D column, and there's our males. Now let's say we want to compare our males to females. So let's start in cell A2, click and drag all the way over to C7 so that all of our data, except for our totals, we don't want those in there right now. So leave the totals out. So we'll click on Insert again on the ribbon, click the column, and we'll do our 2D column again. And there it shows us the differences between the males and females and their favorite movie genres. So again, anything that you'll want to insert, any graph, chart, pie chart, line graph, scatter plot, anything of that nature, all you'll need to do is simply click the data that you would like to have displayed and click the Insert function on the ribbon and click the type of chart that you want. It's as simple as that. If you have any other questions, feel free to give me an email at braden.hoagie@mnsu.edu. Thanks for watching.